Miss Divya. So, welcome to the second draft. As ma'am, we are surrounded by the beauty of Sukna Lake, a cool breeze, and a calm water, and the sound of birds. So, how does this view connect with your mood and thoughts right now?
Thank you, Harshita. Thank you so much. This is beautiful. It's a beautiful morning. It's exactly how morning should begin. It's peaceful and quiet. There is thoughts, time to thought and ponder and reflect. I can see kids running around over here, exercising, doing their morning routine, and feels really nice. It feels nice to be in Chandigarh. Mornings in Bombay are pretty chaotic. We're always rushing to office. We're always, packing things on the move. So this feels very, very nice, and I'm happy to be here.
So, totally agree, ma'am. So, this is the perfect vibe to start a conversation today.
Yes.
So, my first question to you is, ma'am, can you share a little about your journey in marketing and how does you started working with the big consumer brands?
So it's very interesting actually. I was actually studying to become a journalist, and then somewhere along the line I realized that this is not my calling. And at that point of time somebody told me about Mica, and I was like, okay, this is interesting. This sounds great because it's a great balance of strategy and communication. And when you're young, you don't always know what you want to do, but it's a great starting point. So I applied for MICA. I got through. I did my MBA from Muttra Institute in Ahmedabad. And I actually did my summers at Sony Entertainment. I had a PPO from them, which was a good thing because when I was graduating in 2009, it was a year of recession and jobs were rare to come by. So I got a great break with Sony, and it was a great run. It's a wonderful company to work for. I did everything for them from back in 2009. There was IPL, there was KBC, there was Indian Idol, all the big brands. And the beauty of marketing also is because as long as you understand your consumer, you're not tied down to an industry. It's easy to shift, right? So after 6 years of Sony, it felt like I was a bit restless. I wanted to do something more, but I had done everything Sony had to offer. So I looked at Puma Sports, and then after that, Vodafone happened. After that, Nika happened. So it's been a fantastic journey across different industries for me.
So impressive, ma'am.
Thank
So,
you.
what's a myth about working on a big brand?
A myth about working on a big brand.
Yes.
That's a very interesting question. Um, I think when I tell people that I worked with Nika, they thought I was working every day and doing big meetings with Katrina Kaif and Janvi Kapoor. When I tell people that I worked with Puma Sports, it's always a glamour part, right? Oh, you met Usain Bolt when he came to Bangalore. But honestly, 10% of that is creativity. 90% of a big brand is about rigor. It's about relevance. It's about finding the consumer insight, right? And the thing is, the bigger the brand gets, more people want to protect it because you're going to spend so much money on it, right?
Yes.
And the more you're spending money on it, people want the last dot to be correct, the last messaging to be correct, the offer to be correct, the positioning to be correct, everything, right?
True.
So 90% of my work is a lot about aligning people. It's about getting approvals. It's about making sure that the management has their inputs in place. It's just not about the internal alignment, even consumer research. We literally spend hours and hours talking to a consumer. Once your consumer content is ready, we spend hours going back and testing that, right? Because you've built this over the years with so much of passion, you don't have a chance of going wrong. So
Yes.
yeah, I think the big myth about working on big brands is that people think it's all glamour, but honestly, it's all sweat and hard work.
True, ma'am. So, my ma'am, next question is to you is that what's one thing marketing students should stop obsessing over?
This is a very easy one. Design. It's not a design competition, it's a
Yes.
consumer connect. Today, you will see people obsessing over what the Insta grid looks like. You will see people obsessing about shoots. You will see students, especially, right?
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
they think that, you look it from the outside, it looks all shiny and glowy and perfect. So, students really obsess about making the PPT the perfect format. They obsess about that. But it's honestly, if you ask me, it's about consumer connection because even the best layouts will look gorgeous, but if they don't resonate, it doesn't make sense, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I think the shift of focus and just understanding, we've all made that mistake, right? As a teacher, I'm not saying my students are doing it wrong. I've gone through the journey, I was doing it wrong as well. So yeah, I think that's what it is.
So, ma'am, my next question is what's the weirdest consumer insight you have ever known?
I don't know if it's weird, but I'll tell you one thing. I keep hearing from people all the time that attention spans are very low, TV format doesn't work, long content format doesn't work, right?
Right.
It is a trend. I'm not dissing that entirely, but when we launch something like Rocket Boys, okay,
Yes.
it's a show on nuclear physics. It's a show on science. It's a show on history and policy of the country. It sounds so boring when I say it like that, right? But the show completely resonated. People were googling Vikram Sarabhai. They were googling
Hmm.
Homi Baba. They were googling what the country was back in the day.
Yes.
The point is, if you talk to the consumer in a way that he doesn't understand, or if you talk to him in a way that you think he's stupid, okay, that's where you've lost the plot. If you talk to him in a way that you can connect with him, because we're discussing, like I was talking to you, right, like nuclear science, but it still works so well. It's not about whether your format works or formats have changed. It's about whether your storytelling is still relevant, and that makes
True.
all the difference.
True, ma'am. So, ma'am, let's explore the Chandigarh consumer on the
Okay,
go.
let's go for it.
Hello, ma'am. So let's now start again the
Huh.
conversation while
Okay.
discovering the Chandigarh. So my question is that what is the one marketing rule you have seen that has changed during your start of the journey in 2009 and now?
Now, a good question to ask. Okay, let me think. I think हमने जब ये career start किया था ना, we used to treat our brands like it was porcelain ऐसे ना, संभाल के रखते थे. Nobody can touch my brand. The logo has to be perfect. The tagline has to be perfect.
Like our own baby.
Like our own baby. And but the thing is, you're still treating like your own baby. But today, when you're the only one who's going to keep it in this absolute glass palace, it will stay as this elusive thing, right? But today, we've learned to let go of the brand. If you see a brand like Netflix, if you see a brand like Zomato, Swiggy, half the time the conversation is in the comment section. Memes बन रहे हैं. Zomato अपने खुद के लोगों की मजाक उड़ा रहा है. The
Yes.
delivery partner, they're having fun, they're okay. And yeah, you want a good tagline, you want a good logo. But if your story is so small, people will join the conversation. And the more you relax, saying, okay, you can remix my ad, you can make a meme out of it, right? If you let your brand be a little loose, the virality is that much more. You don't have to like be so tight guarded about it. So I think that is the one big difference I'd say with what it started with and how it is today.
Okay, ma'am. So next is what is the one thing you notice when you watch a new ad?
It's very, very simple, I'll tell you. And that's something I'll tell all of you guys again and again in class as well, right?
Yeah.
Saying finally now, it is what is the insight of the consumer that you're building on. Okay? And I find that great brands spend the maximum time writing a good insight. And finding that insight is so difficult that when brands actually crack it, I'm almost amazed to say, how it feels. It feels like, oh yeah, this has always existed. Why didn't I think of before? I'll tell you one big difference that Cadbury has made in the recent years, right?
Yeah.
Cadbury started with celebrating big occasions. It started with saying, okay, you know what? एग्जाम के रिजल्ट अच्छा हुआ तो मीठा हो जाए, त्योहार आ गया मीठा हो जाए, रक्षाबंधन दिवाली कुछ भी हो तो मीठा हो जाए, प्रमोशन हुआ मीठा हो जाए. And then they kind of realize that today's life is tough, okay, and life is not Cadbury is not a reward for a good day. Cadbury is a reason for a good day. So if life is tough, we will make life beautiful. And it started with persuading people to take little acts of kindness. कुछ अच्छा हो जाए, कुछ मीठा हो जाए. Saying life तो वैसे ही tough है. If you do a small kind of, kind act, life can be made better. And I feel that such a beautiful insight, especially in a country like ours, because if you see India, we are kind people. We are a social community. We're always working
Humble,
with
yeah.
people, right? So yeah, I think for me, the point I'm trying to make is understanding middle class India, understanding the insight, that makes the biggest difference.
Okay.
My turn to ask questions now. Enough of always being question. I am the teacher. I get to ask, we're gonna take your exams. I want to know one thing from you guys. We keep teaching you about iconic brands, right? About big campaigns, about brands that shape the world. एक ऐसा क्या कैंपेन है which you guys have always said, or a brand which is like ये अब क्या पाते रहते हैं हम तो not relevant to us anymore. You want to tell me, Archit?
Yes, ma'am. Let me think, ma'am. So if I say, for me, Facebook ads were not very relevant,
हाँ
as it seems like they were only for older generations.
हाँ हाँ
But during nowadays, Gen Zs more prefer fast, reliable, and smarter way of communication,
हाँ
more visuals and more texty things.
हाँ
But if you see Facebook, all the adults are on it. It
हाँ
seems more like they are also for a older generation only,
हाँ.
not for the Gen Zs and all.
You just called me very old because I'm on Facebook, but ठीक है. I will take your. Tell me something. Are you guys all on Snapchat also?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you guys are on Snapchat.
No, ma'am. Actually, I'm not on Snapchat.
Acha. I've always wondered, saying, what is it that draws people to Snapchat? I tried to use it. The fact that I failed is a good indicator that it's built very smartly for the younger audience. What do you think?
Snapchat pulls because it's you got multiple filters
Huh.
that you apply to yourself. It
And,
basically makes you feel confident about yourself.
There's one more thing. On Snapchat, if we send a message to someone and
Not exactly a message. If you send a
Anything.
snap, a snap is
Huh.
something like a photo of anything,
Okay.
and it shows a timer like not timer exactly. It shows a numbering that how long you guys
People
have
have
been
gone.
snapping with each other.
Like a streak of
Yeah,
sorts.
like a
Huh?
streak of
Understood. This is why I like being a teacher. I learn every day something new. Batao, Archit, what's a brand that you think is irrelevant now?
Ma'am, I think of Fair and Lovely. Like
Huh.
back in at the time,
Yeah.
Fair and Lovely was very hyped because of being fair.
Hmm.
But nowadays, like Lakshmi mentioned earlier, Gen Zs are totally into inclusivity.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
all colors matter.
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah, that's one of the things I realize about when I work with young students, right? That your generation is really accepting of people. And I feel that's also because of being digital natives. ना कि पहले से ही देखा हुआ है world, your worldview has always been so vast. We grew up in a fishbowl. यही घर है, यही खाना है, यही area है. This is what our worldview was. But I think that's incredible for us to see.
Yes, ma'am.
तुम बताओ.
I feel like Pepsi, I can say.
Hmm.
Reason being, earlier there was ad like Salman Khan Swagat,
हाँ.
Swag se Swagat.
हाँ.
That ad is done by Salman Khan,
Hmm.
and many ads were done by other celebrities.
हाँ.
But these days, what Gen Zs or we can say the modern generation wants that they should give ads and make ads based on small creators rather than celebrities or big professional industrialists or like that.
People like us, people who we
Yeah.
resonate with, micro creators.
Something like
Some
that.
personal
मतलब-
touch they want.
Yes, मतलब उनको ये चाहिए कि छोटे छोटे जो क्रिएटर्स हैं जो
हाँ.
आजकल काफी अच्छा कर रहे हैं,
हाँ.
like बड़े सेलेब्स से ज्यादा,
हाँ.
तो उनको प्रमोट किया जाए.
हाँ. हाँ.
वो
And
मतलब
वो
उनके
वही
साथ
होता है
ज्यादा
ना कि-
रिलेट कर सकते हैं क्योंकि वो उनके ही शहरों से उठ के जा रहे हैं.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. It's anybody can become a superstar, right? So nice. You're right. But tell me something. Then, if you guys are telling me ads that you can't particularly resonate with,
Yeah.
you want to also tell me ads that you still absolutely think are marvelous and stunning, and brands are doing great work on. Any of you?
It will be like Cadbury.
Hmm.
They still have that emotional connect.
Huh.
And instead of just being the chocolate brand,
Hmm.
they're more into gifting, emotions, and festivals also.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this they have shifted out. They have shifted from just being a Cadbury brand, just being a chocolate brand, to a far different brand, like a gifting also.
Yeah.
They emotionally connected with families. How you can connect.
एंड लक्ष्य मेरे को तो लगता है ना कैडबरी ने एक बहुत अच्छा काम किया है कि they've been able to reach out to kids with gems. They've been able to reach out to premium customers with silk. They've been able to reach out to multiple segments festives, for gifting, and maintain the same brand story. And they've been able to do it really, really well. What about you, Archit? Any brand you can think of?
I'm Swiggy. लाइक
हाँ.
मैम उसमें जो उनकी एक एड काफी फेमस हुई थी मैम,
हाँ.
लाइक स्विगी वाले अंकल जिन्होंने वो गुलाब
हाँ.
जामुन
Yeah. And you know, people keep saying Gen Z के लिए relevant वाले characters बनाओ. But when the emotion is good, even an old uncle is going to fall. You know, you're going to fall in love with the old uncle also. If you make your characters adorable.
मैम who thought
हाँ.
कि नाइकी की एड एक फैट बॉय कर रहा
हाँ,
होगा.
हाँ, absolutely. What do you think? Any ad that you like or brand? Maggie?
2 minute
हाँ.
ready.
हाँ.
It still today till date it makes us happy.
हाँ.
We love to enjoy the personal touch, the connection they try to build with the happiness of
Happiness.
the after eating that Maggie. So I
Everybody is like कि मैं अपने वाली मैगी बनाऊंगा.
हाँ.
मेनली ना
चाहे वो
एक्साइटमेंट मैटर्स मैम,
2
उसमें
मिनट
कि 2
में
मिनट में
मैगी
बनेगी
रेडी
या
ना
नहीं
हो
बनेगी.
बट
हाँ.
स्टिल
हाँ.
क्यूरियोसिटी मैम वो ना
हाँ.
जो आती है
हाँ.
so
So I'm talking to 3 people. I would assume very, very different backgrounds, different thinking, different personality types. Everybody has to give me a tagline for your own self. Saying, how would you, if you want to brand yourself, how would you sell yourself?
For me, it will be from decor to storytelling digitally.
हाँ.
It will be like how I showcase your aesthetics
Hmm.
and convert them into a storytelling
हाँ.
to convey the story
Hmm.
through online platforms, social media, through digital platforms.
Interesting. Okay. What about you?
Well, if I say, I am basically a Gen Z only
हाँ.
because I was born in 2000.
हाँ.
But my thinking and my, what group I had earlier when I was younger, so the group I had was all millennial group. So
हाँ.
my thinking resonates with something like millennials only.
अच्छा.
So I am more of connected to Indian roots.
Okay.
या सो आई विल बी मतलब अगर जैसे मैं जानना चाहूँ कि उसको अपनी टैगलाइन रखना चाहूँ, सो इट विल बी लाइक वेयर आइडियाज मीट इंडियन एलिगेंस.
Nice.
Yes,
Interesting. Interesting. And I also like this because like we keep discussing in brand class and मैं हर चीज को ना theory में convert कर देती हूँ. But it's a very nice blue sky thinking thing. You're talking about ideas, you're talking about passions. So nice.
Yes.
What about you?
imagination to emotional connect.
Nice.
With I have good imagination skills
हाँ.
through which I can connect emotionally with the people, and
That is what you stand for. Nice.
So how was the city tour?
City tour was so good. Yeah, I love Chandigarh. Must green city, wide roads. You can walk around in peace, and the food looks so good.
So now I have a question for you.
हाँ.
Like, what was the weirdest insight, consumer insight,
That I've
faced in any of the industry or in a brand?
that I've worked with. Okay, let me think. We keep talking about consumer understanding, deep understanding, figuring out what is it that people are not talking. So typically we listen to social media पे क्या बात चल रहा है. So when I was working with Nykaa, we've developed the entire world for women. If you see the logo, it's pink. If you see the fonts, it is a woman font, right? Because men are not commenting, men are not posting. But the fact is, you have to realize that the insight that we had is all men want to know about self-care. Okay, it is just that they are so fearful of being seen as unmasculine that वो कभी comment नहीं करेंगे. तो आप अगर वीडियो ये इसका सोशल मीडिया का उनका एंगेजमेंट देखोगे तो जीरो होगा बिकॉज दे डोंट वांट टू बी कमेंटिंग. बट आप उनका वीडियो व्यूज देखोगे, एंगेजमेंट टाइम, वॉच टाइम देखोगे, so they're always present. I think the point I'm trying to make is that that's how, by the way, we developed Nykaa Man, because we realized that men also want to know about beauty and self-care and skincare. They just don't want to ask, they are only observing. Okay, and sometimes you have to go beyond the obvious KPIs of saying कि सेल्स करते हैं, वो लोग अमेजोन से खरीदते हैं, वो नायका से नहीं खरीद रहे हैं. Don't look at how much they're commenting. Maybe enter the bathroom and see unke shelves mein kya pada hua hai. Okay, and that's where you will discover your true insights.
That's a really great observation, ma'am.
Huh.
So as we move towards the end,
Hmm.
so I'll be asking you my last final question.
Ji.
Like, what would you advise to the graduating marketing batch this year? Or
Good question. Be nice. I'm telling you, 90% of a brand manager or a marketing or a marketer's role is getting everybody on the same page. Your manager has given you a brief. आप क्या कर रहे हो? आप people को inspire कर रहे हो. You have an ad agency, you have a creative agency, you have a social media agency, you have the operations team, you have your programming content team, you have so many people. Half the time, it is the ability to direct, guide, be good with people to show them the larger vision, and half the time it's persuasion and negotiation saying, get my job done. And that only and only happens when people you're nice to people and people like you, and I mean genuinely like you, right? Because you want them to work with you. A lot of times we get so carried away with timelines, deadlines, pressure, and we forget we're working in a team. But I think that is the core role of a marketer to be able to succeed, is to persuade, negotiate, and take everybody along with you. Yeah.
Totally, ma'am. Totally. Thank you so much, ma'am, to be with us at the
Thank
second
you. I
draft.
had a great time, and thank you very much for having me here.
Thank you so much.